Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and all be honest, 2020 has been a fucking sucky year. I'm just going to go ahead and start off the holiday cheer and tell you my top 10 of Christmas movies I'm going to be watching this year.
Coming in at number 10 is The Christmas Story. I had to put this movie in here, I think, because of the fact of it's a Christmas classic, and it is kind of fun and everything. It's funny as hell. Especially, a lot of parts I don't like about it is the narrating in it, but I mean, it's still a fun movie, and it's just a classic. It kind of reminds me of, back when the Goonies was out and everything, so that's why I'm going with number 10. Number 9, I'm going to go with Just Friends. Yes, it's not technically really a Christmas movie per se, but it is very Christmas themed. So therefore, it's definitely my top Ryan Reynolds movie of all time, and it's just so hilarious. I mean, this is one of the movies that I met my wife with and everything, and it's one of those that we constantly quote all the time. It's way up there. I have to watch this every year. Coming in at number 8 is Tim Allen and Christmas with the Cranks. I just love this movie. The skipping Christmas and everything. This was one of his better movies. I loved him, of course, in Santa Claus and everything, but this is definitely one of those better Christmas movies. It's just fun. Just got a fun Christmas watch. I mean, you got Dan Aykroyd in it, Jamie Lee Curtis is in it, and it's just about skipping it. Coming at number 7, I have Scrooge with Bill Murray. And to be honest with you, I loved this movie. I remember watching this when I was a kid, and I was just so into this movie. I loved it. Just Benicio del Toro as the cab driver and everything. I mean, it's a great movie, great Christmas movie, and a good take on Scrooge itself. Coming in at number 6 is Will Ferrell's Elf. Now, a lot of people have this a lot higher on their list because Elf has became such a huge hit when it comes to Christmas now. And to be honest, this is like the only Will Ferrell movie that I ever even like. It is just a fantastic, funny movie. Kind of a little corny, but it's still a great Christmas movie, and it has probably one of the last good Christmas movies we ever even got anyway. So, coming in at number 5 is Arnold Schwarzenegger's Jingle All the Way. I love this movie. With Phil Hartman, Sinbad, just the whole thing about the Turbo Man, which was based off of like what was going on with the Power Rangers at the time. Just fantastic and just hilarious. I mean, I'm a big Arnold fan to begin with, so that for Jingle All the Way, yes, definitely must watch every year. Coming at number 4 is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. We got this movie a couple years after the first one, and the thing is, it just lived right up to the first one. One of those Christmas classics that you can watch all year round. It doesn't even have to be watched at Christmas time. You can enjoy this as all year round. Yeah, the pranks are not all there, but still fantastic movie. Number 3, Jim Carrey's The Grinch. Love this movie. This came out in 2000, and it was hilarious. And I'm a big Jim Carrey fan to begin with, and just to have him play the Grinch and give me a good, fantastic Christmas movie that I can watch every single Christmas is fantastic. And I love how you, as an adult, you reference how the Grinch is towards people more and more. Coming in at number 2 is Home Alone. The very first one, 1990. This was my child. This was my childhood. One of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. And again, like I said, just like the second one, is one of those movies you can watch any time of the year and just enjoy it. And it's just fantastic. And you think about it, these 90s Christmas movies, man, were just fantastic altogether. So that is my number 2. And coming in at number 1 is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. This is a Christmas classic. I watch this every single year. Just reminds me of so much of my late father, my late dad who passed away. So therefore, this will always be my number 1 movie. I mean, this was one of his favorite movies. We watched it as a family growing up. So therefore, that is why this movie is number 1. Now, there is some movies that I did not put in my top 10, like for instance that I still do watch every year. It's just because they're only themed. around Christmas, but the movie doesn't actually take place in Christmas. Or, and that's Batman, like Batman Returns and Gremlins and um, Die Hard. Those movies are still top and definitely part of the top 10 as well. I watch them every single year. A lot of people are probably wondering why I don't have like Nightmare Before Christmas in there and everything, but that's why it's my top 10. What is your top 10? Leave it in the comment box below, guys.